Hey, what's up guys? It's Mia and welcome to the Mix Up. So, I am back from Alaska. I'm super excited to tell you guys some of the things that I did on the different days I was there. So to start the video off, I am going to show you guys some of the pictures that I took while I was on the trip. Now, unfortunately, I didn't take any video while I was there, but I do have a bunch of pictures that I hope to show you guys. So, roll clips of the photos. Wednesday was the day that I actually went on my trip. So I left about 4 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time, and I took 2 flights, one from Atlanta to Seattle and then Seattle to Fairbanks. Now, I got there about 10:30 in Alaska, their time, and it was super late. I was super tired, so it was about 2 o'clock my time. So I was ready to get to my hotel room and sleep for days. My friend picked me up, we went to the hotel room, and I went to sleep. I mean, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thursday. Now, Thursday, I had some things that I had to get done. That morning, my friend came over, and we went to Walmart. I got some snacks, I got some drinks, stuff for the hotel room that I needed to make myself feel a little bit more at home. Now, this day, unfortunately, I was busy trying to get some schoolwork done. Now, I didn't take this trip during my spring break, so I didn't have a week off from school. I just couldn't take it off, and I was fine with that. So Thursday, I pretty much stayed all day. I hung out with my friend a little, and then while they were gone, I just did a bunch of schoolwork, and it was easy. It was pretty cool. So Friday, I spent the day by myself. It was super nice. I had all those groceries from the day before that I kind of just munched on. I stayed in bed. I watched movies. I took naps. I was binging on Netflix, doing all the things that I don't usually get to do on my regular basis. So that was super nice. And then my friend's sister actually took us out to eat later that night, and it was super good. I ended up having halibut tacos. When I say they were so delicious, I mean scrumptious. And that was that day. I mean, it was pretty slow that week, at the beginning of the week, just because I was trying to get adjusted to the time. And then I was trying to enjoy my time by myself, because that's really what I took this trip for, was to get away from everything else. On to Saturday. So, Saturday is where the fun began. Now, Saturday, my friend's parents actually took me skiing for the first time. Now, I've never been skiing before. I've never even thought about skiing. I mean, I've seen people do it, but it's never interested me enough to go and try it. So we went out to the ski lodge, and I was like, I'm about to look like a fool. I'm gonna bust my behind. These people gonna be laughing at me. But it was fine. My friend's parents were super nice. His dad went ahead of us because he was a lot better at skiing than me or the mom. And I took my time. I actually couldn't make it up the first hill, the training hill. So once we finally got that covered and I went down a couple of times, I got it down. I did bust my butt more times than I would like to say. I almost ran into some people. Let's just say skiing is not the easiest thing to do. We were out there for about 3 hours. I was exhausted. I was covered in sweat. Even with all the cold air around us, I was pooped. When I got back to their house at the end of the day, I was like, I need a shower ASAP. So Sunday, me and my friend, we decided that we were gonna hang out this day. So we slept in for a little bit and we decided to go get some breakfast from this place called the Hilltop Cafe. So when we get to the place, my friend tells me that they actually serve reindeer. So of course I wanted to try this. So I ended up having reindeer sausage, some eggs, some toast. It was super delicious. I'm surprised that it tasted so great. I mean, it tastes like, it's hard to explain what it tastes like. So a lot of people ask me, but it tastes like any other sausage, I guess you could say. It was definitely delicious. Then after that, we went to the North Pole House, and unfortunately they were closed due to renovation until the end of April, but that was fine with me. I just wanted to take some pictures. They did have the reindeer out, so I know I had just eaten reindeer, but I went and took pictures of some reindeer. It's kind of sad, like I had just eaten. Oh yeah, you understand what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird, but anyway, they were super adorable and they're delicious at the same time. Crazy. After the reindeer in the North Pole House, we went and drove back to my friend's house and we went and hung out again and pretty much just played games, watched some videos. Same old, same old. Pretty much just relaxing, which was time well spent. I'm glad I was able to do that. After we played some games, we went out to eat and then we actually went to go see a movie, Ready Player One, which I would definitely recommend. Monday we were able to go to the museum that we didn't get to go to the day before, and we were able to see some of the animals that used to live there and some of the animals that live there now. So we saw things like buffaloes, we saw the skulls of whales, of mammoths. It was actually pretty interesting. It took us about an hour and a half to get through it all, but it was super fun. Definitely recommend the museum if you want to know a great history about Alaska and some of the animals that they have there and the people as well. Now, Tuesday is the day that I was leaving. I left about 11 o'clock their time and I would be back 5:30 the next day my time. The people on my flight back, they weren't bad, but they definitely weren't as nice as the people when I was going to Fairbanks. I can say that when I finally got back that next morning, I was super happy to be home. It was a great trip and I'm super happy I went. I definitely would go again. So if you guys like this video about some of the things that I did on my trip, you can always like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want to see some more pictures that I didn't post at the beginning of the video, you can always check out my Tumblr, my Instagram, and maybe even check me out on Snapchat if you want to keep up with me. And all those links will be down below. And I hope you guys like this video and have a nice day.